Hey guys, so we all know that Michelle's court hearing was yesterday with Etienne and their contempt hearing. And so Michelle went and told Ski her version of the story. She wanted him to have the scoop. Thank goodness for me. Thank goodness for Ski that happened. And we're all going to enjoy this, aren't we? Okay, so this is Michelle's version of what happened in court yesterday. Let's see.
First, I want to go to my Jeep real quick, okay?
Okay.
Hold on a second.
All right.
This is kind of cute.
Your hair looks nice.
Thanks, I quit today.
It looks like you got a perm or a print or
Okay, before she gets to her Jeep, raise your hand if you know what's coming. If you know what she's going to show. Raise your hand. I'm not going to spoil the surprise, though. You might know, though.
something. Like whatever it's called when they put that handle thing on it. Is that
Yeah, okay.
ladies, y'all know what I'm talking about?
It's kind of funny.
It looks like you did like curled it. Not quite though.
Yeah.
It's called print. That's how it looks normal?
Find my settings, hang on.
Look at all the trees. Make sure a monkey don't jump out of the
Look.
tree. What the heck is that? Your wine rack, huh?
Yeah!
I don't actually know the story.
It's that damn wine rack. I'm so sick of hearing about that thing. And it's WHINE because all she's done is whine about that thing. So it's her wine rack, not her wine rack. Oh my god. Well, maybe we'll hear the end of it now. I hope to God we do.
Behind that very well. Like he was not supposed to give it to you, or he was keeping it from you, or something.
It's in contempt of court.
Because I know that your little universe, the Michelle verse, will know all about the wine rack. I very vaguely remember. So that's a moral victory.
He was court ordered to give it to me in my divorce. And then like 20 minutes after I signed my divorce papers, he sent me a letter or a text that said, "Fuck you. I'm not giving you the wine rack back. By the way, if I give it back to you, I'm going to wait till it's raining and I'm going to pass by and I'm going to throw it in the ditch."
What? What a shithead. What an immature shithead.
Yeah, so the judge saw that text today.
He did, yeah, that didn't look good for him.
Yeah, so the judge was pretty pissed off about that.
I love how they threw in that he's immature. Yeah, it wasn't like she begged for the wine rack back the whole time, right? Yeah, that damn wine rack. I hate that sucker. I've never laid eyes on it before now. I hate that thing.
Yeah, I bet.
So for the Airbnb, the judge ordered him to have like 30 days to have everything fixed. So
That
he
means
held
like
Etienne in contempt for that. He
Okay.
saw like all of the text, all of the, you can't have the Airbnb, you can't do this, blah, blah, blah. So he held Etienne in contempt for the wine rack. But because Etienne brought the wine rack in, he dismissed the contempt.
Is that your condition?
Like him about him not doing all the repairs. So the judge gave him like 30 days to do all the repairs. Well, that's not possible because I have no floors upstairs or downstairs. I was held in contempt for not paying the mortgage for 2 months. And I'm like, Your Honor, how the hell can I pay the mortgage? Because I can't even rent out downstairs or upstairs. So the judge is like, you have 30 days to pay the $2,800 that you're behind on the mortgage. Well, one, that's not going to happen. I mean, I can't. And so that was basically it. So he was held in contempt.
Did they cancel each other out? Contempt? Is it like
yeah, pretty much. So the judge is like, you've got 30 days to pay Etienne $2,800. I'm like, I can't do that. So at the very end of the contempt hearing, and then I got to question Etienne, and I was like,
well, you did, like direct,
on the 17th that you were paying the mortgage and the electric, because he acted like I didn't do anything, right? And I'm
like, okay, I gotta stop it real quick. Sorry about it being at top speed, but I had to speed it up in order to get it before he had a chance to delete the thing. So my comment here is she can't give him the $2,800. Why? Everyone together, because she spent every penny she had. And so there you go. She couldn't save some money in that 2-year span of time when she was getting $1,400 a month. Michelle, Michelle. Oh my God. Sweetheart, learn what money really is. It's not water.
Like, no, Your Honor, I switched over the internet. I switched over the phone. I've done part of the part that I can do. And the judge is like, is this true, ATN? And ATN's like, yes, Your Honor, she did do this. And so at the very, well, then I got to question him. And I was like, did you or did you not say that you're paying the mortgage and the electric until the house sells? And ATN's like, I did. Boom. So basically that was it. So he's paying the mortgage and he's paying the electric until the house sells. So I was found in contempt because I haven't paid the mortgage in 2 months, but I can't. And then I told the judge, I'm like, look, dude, I'm trying to get a job. We also discussed him texting Flavor saying I was a prostitute.
What about in Lauren too? Lauren De Laguna allegedly, remember?
Correct.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. So, of course, there's a lot more to come. Obviously, it's Michelle. So anyway, yeah, I took out everything I could of the conversation about Flava because that isn't a conversation or a person I want to get into tonight. So yeah. Anyway, here we go.
We discussed that as well, and the judge is like, you know, I think that you're being very ugly and very immature to your ex-wife, and you did break, you know, the we're not supposed to talk bad about each other because she was the only person. So we got a 12 o'clock court date on purpose. Like nobody knew our court dates, and we did it at like lunchtime. One because ATN had to drive in, right? But like all my paperwork's in the car. But
everybody knew your court date.
20 minutes or the text 20 minutes after we divorced, and basically it said, yeah, the judge isn't going to give a fuck if I don't give you the wine rack back. So I actually held out my divorce papers for the wine rack. And when I signed the divorce papers, I wasn't even home from Columbus when he's like, yeah, I'll give you the wine rack back. I'm going to pass the house, throw it in a ditch, and I'm going to wait till it's raining. The judge didn't say what condition I had to give it back to you. As soon as the final judgment was made, Etienne walked up to me and gave me a hug. We went downstairs, and the wine rack was put in my Jeep.
Hey, so somebody just sent me a note that said she's already told the whole story, like literally the same thing you're saying. Tragic.
That's exactly what happened. She like totally didn't say anything. And when the hearing was over, Etienne is like, I do not want to come back to Georgia until.
Real quick, I can't imagine a hug between the two of them as much as he hates her. I mean, the man has said that there is something much more vile that he would like to do than to get back with her. So, yeah, I don't think that's much of a chance. There's much of a chance that they had a hug. That's just my opinion. I don't even want to think about it. Hugging a porcupine would be more fun.
I signed papers on the house. So I was not charged with the $1,500 that ATN asked me for because he was equally in contempt, right? And then when we got done, he told the judge, he's like, I'm continuing to pay the mortgage and the electric. So I don't know what kind of contempt I'm in. Because he didn't even told the judge. He's like, I'm continuing to pay the mortgage and electric. She did put the cell phone, the internet, and all this in her name. So she's definitely making progress. We discussed Towgate. And that for 3 months, there was absolutely nothing I could do except go in and out of the hospital. So I'm discussing this before any other YouTube creator wants to make up lies. After the hearing, I walked up to ATN and he gave me a hug and kissed me on the cheek.
Right.
There was no maliciousness between ATN and I. As a matter of fact, ATN's attorney was actually being nice to me and helping me with my hearing.
Okay, so now she's added a kiss on the cheek to the hug. Let's see, hugging a porcupine, kissing a tree frog. Yeah, I can see that. That's what I'd rather do. Hug a porcupine, kiss a tree frog. Yep. Maybe even a blue dart frog. Well, if I had to kiss her, I'd rather kiss a blue dart frog. Yeah, definitely. By the way, they're poisonous. South American. Shutting up.
That's good. So if anybody says anything different, they're a liar.
So now you have to just work, like you guys are figuring out who owes who how much and then come back to pay.
We're fine. He's going to take that money, the $2,800, and he's just going to deduct it from the mortgage. He's paying the electric. He's still paying the mortgage. The judge said, if you want to, you can shut the electric off. That's what the judge said.
I mean, you can turn it back on in your own name, couldn't you?
Exactly.
That'd be pointless. You wouldn't even probably lose it for not even a day.
I mean, I just turn it on my name.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. Who cares?
Great.
He probably doesn't want to turn it off because it would be like another disconnect or whatever, like a door shut.
Well, I mean, I don't even have to pay a deposit. I own this house.
Okay, so here's what I see as a problem with this. How is she going to pay the damn electric bill when she can't even buy her own food? And she has been saying all along that the reason she didn't have money for food and other essentials was because she's been paying the bills. Yeah, figure that one out on your own. Because, yeah, she's been saying that. That's why she needed money back in June. That's why she needed money. Because things are expensive. Things cost money. She has to survive. Everybody owes her a living. And then she said that it was all in escrow. The money for the mortgage payment was in escrow. So that if she had to pay it, she could. She doesn't have the money. Michelle, oh my God, keep up with your lies, because just on Monday you said, maybe it was Tuesday night, in Bob's chat room, you said that you had the money in escrow. And now, right now, you're saying there's no way you could pay it. Yeah, I tend to believe you right now, because you seem to be on a pretty good roll here. Not of the truth, but things are spilling out of your mouth. And when that popped out, it sounded much more realistic because, well, you don't have any money. Otherwise, you wouldn't be begging on YouTube, would you? Oh, by the way, folks, season, what is it, 87 or something of Michelle the E-Bagger should be beginning pretty soon at a YouTube app or tab, whichever you use, near you.
So I believe I can do that.
Well, you
That's
guys,
exactly what went on in court. He didn't slam me to the wall. I didn't get in trouble with the judge. It was a very amenable conversation between me, the judge, Etienne, and Scott.
right.
Guess what? There was no drama. He didn't nail me to the wall.
This person's just making up shit then for
Right. And the judge actually said that we were both fucking immature for talking about each other on YouTube. Got the wine rack back. The judge found him in contempt.
Right.
Because of the wine rack, especially when he saw the text
Well, let me.
message
But I'm trying to ask you, what about?
sent me before I even got home from my attorney's office in Columbus.
Michelle, you're not scared that people can come to you with court dates? I find it very unfair.
I mean, I went prepared. I knew I wasn't going to get slaughtered by Etienne's attorney. I knew I wasn't going to get slaughtered. The only thing I did not ask for that I could have asked for was his attorney hit me with contempt charges less than 48 hours before my court date. And you've got 10 days to file, right? So I could have been like, excuse me, I received these contempt papers 48 hours before my hearing and I had no way to prepare for this. So I technically could have got Etienne's contempt papers thrown out. Because I had no way to prepare for the contempt hearings that Etienne hit me with.
Maybe you should. Like, why didn't you? That might have been a good idea.
Because I forgot, because I was thinking about that stupid bitch in the back of the courtroom.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd be more scared. I'm kind of scared that people from the internet might show up in your real life shit. That's a kind of
someone did.
Okay, so I'm not going to go into the whole woman in the courtroom thing other than to say, as I mentioned, Tragic was there. She had someone else with her. She did not go into the courtroom. That's all there is to it. It was not a big deal. It's not scary. It's just she had a right to be there. And with what Michelle has put that woman through, I completely support Tragic being able to do that.
Yeah, you're like the second person. They did it to me first, somebody else. To me, that's creepy. It's
But
definitely like stalking.
because they're like, the judge is going to hammer you. No, he did not. He told me to pay June and July's mortgage. And then I brought up to the fact, and we were both under oath.
What does this person say? You got 30 days to pay or you're going to go to jail? That sounds unreasonable.
No, I am not going to go to jail.
It's not even a jailable offense, is it? It's a damn civil thing.
No, I'm not going to go to jail. Go to jail for? And I told the judge, because Etienne was under oath, because he's like, you can ask him any questions you want. And I said, Etienne, did you not tell me that you were covering the mortgage and the electric until the household? And Etienne said, yes, I did.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Real quick, just going to mention, you don't go to jail for not paying a mortgage. You can go to jail for contempt of court. However, if you are given a court order and you do not and refuse to do it, you can go to jail. Just a side note.
Therefore, I'm not in trouble.
Right.
I still don't have to pay the mortgage. I still don't have to pay the electric.
But do you have your?
At the end of the day, at the very end of the hearing, I'm like, Etienne, didn't you just say that you were going to do this like last month? And he told the judge yes. So,
Well, so
I'm
what-
fine.
So you got how long? 30 days at least or more?
No, the judge said 30 days. And then he's like, you can question the witness. I'm like, okay. Etienne, didn't you say you were paying the mortgage and the electric until the household and you were taking out of the equity? And he said yes.
Uh-huh.
So, fuck the
They
30
said you had tacos afterwards.
Huh?
Somebody said you had tacos after.
Yeah, I was like, hey, you want to go have tacos afterwards? And he's like, Michelle, I got to get on the road. Like, I drove in and I got to drive back. I got a 6-hour drive home.
And did you not have tacos
Did I have tacos? Yes, I had tacos.
with Etienne?
No, he had to get on the road to drive back to New Orleans. It's a 6-hour drive, and we got done
I
at
think
like
that this
12:30.
person. I think that this
he's
person is
still
trying to
on the road
call
going
you. This person's trying to say that they spied on you, and they say differently about that. I'm not.
home.
You
That
ain't got-
I had tacos?
That's what they're saying. Maybe they spied on you. You can just you've stated your version. I believe you. I'm just telling you what the person that was
Etienne
there.
did not have tacos afterwards. I had tacos afterwards, but Etienne got in his truck and he left to go back home.
Yeah,
Etienne said, do you want to have tacos after this? And he told me, babes, I got to get back on the road. I'm going straight home.
So who?
Anybody else sick of her and her damn tacos? I mean, I love tacos. She's ruining it for me.
Came to court with ATN. Maybe one of these ladies is ATN's new lady. You ever think of that?
Promise not.
Why not? You don't think they were his caliber?
I'm going to text Etienne. He should have gotten RO. Well, he didn't, darling.
Did I tell ATN to make sure that people didn't stalk him all the way back to Louisiana or wherever he said New Orleans, wherever he's from? I mean, wherever he lives.
Yes, you're in contempt. We were both in contempt.
They cancel each other out, right? So you're nothing to worry about.
Right.
Yeah.
No, we did not have made up sex in court, idiots.
And what about outside the court? Like he didn't come back over there?
What?
Yeah, you didn't have ATN come back to the house and knock the dust off one time?
No. He had to get back on the road. He got like a 6-hour drive ahead of them.
And they would have been
There
kind of
won't be
awkward.
transcripts. No, there won't be transcripts because there was no court reporter there.
Except for that bozo in the back, but they don't count. I hope they didn't record it
You
because
still have to pay $3K. No, I actually don't.
minus 2,800, so you got to pay like 200.
It was $2,800, and I don't have to do that.
Right. It was 2,800, and then I thought you didn't have to pay it because your Airbnb lost money because he bullshitted on whatever.
Do I?
I thought you
I'm not
could.
paying him, and he knows I'm not paying him. There was
So
not a court reporter there.
What is the next step now? So you guys have any more court dates or what? Is it your house?
Fine.
Is it your house like free and clear pretty much? It's both y'all's house still.
Yeah, with the rats.
Okay, so she has this big thing about making sure that we know that there wasn't a court recorder there. No, there was not a court recorder there. There's a court reporter, though, who does take down the entire thing, and it is typed up, and then the final disposition and all of that are, all of that paperwork is done from that. There's not a recorder or a reporter, I apologize, but there is a court recorder. Or they may be the opposite. I am not entirely sure. But either way, there is someone sitting there with the little, steno machine doing their thing. There just may not be someone taking down every word. And they don't, put in every word. But they do have their notes. So the little lady or man isn't sitting there doing all the words and stuff. They just take the minutes. So, moving on.
So you don't got to stress yourself no more for a while, then, huh?
I'm not stressed at all.
But how the people were like
To the
talking
pokey you go? To the pokey I go? No, I'm not going to the pokey.
easily. These people have there's no real ammo here for them to use. They're probably frustrated. You had the hearing
They're
about
pissed.
I was hoping she would go to the pokey. I'm evil.
Because nothing happened to me.
That's what I was gonna say. It went off without a hitch and not
It
a
went off
irritation.
without a hitch, right?
I don't think you should play that recording, Michelle.
Hey,
Okay, so this is a discussion about a voice recording that Michelle did of a phone call between herself and Etienne after the court hearing. And so I just want you to be able to hear this conversation. Don't worry, she doesn't play the recording because he stops her, but she's still the Cheshire Cat. And just to let you know, so that if you're looking for her in chat rooms, you know she's still the Cheshire Cat. So, alright, I just wanted to give you a little bit of pre-warning, I guess, because it's always a warning with Michelle, isn't it? Okay, so yeah, here we go.
What's
Did you
up?
hear what I was saying? I was saying I don't think you should play that recording.
No,
because
I
you're gonna
should, because it's not bad. It's actually proving that AT and I are on amenable terms, and
What?
it's not a bad recording.
What kind of terms? What was
We're
that?
on good terms, amenable terms.
What?
And so I really want to play it on your channel.
They said you were trying to play it on Bot's channel.
Oh, no, Bodison was a liar. And you wouldn't bring me up. So I really want to play it. Seriously, it's not a bad conversation. Because everybody's like, ATN hates you. He'll never give you any money. And like, even on the recording, he's like, give me Valley Girls PayPal or Cash App.
Well,
And
look,
send
look at
her
this.
money for
So
babysitting the dogs.
never mind. What? Listen, read this comment. This woman has 700 viewers right now, and she's making money left and right. Like, what is the point of this, Michelle?
Because
Literally,
I want you.
I don't get shit out of it. I don't want it. I don't want it, but I don't want her to get your money
Elizabeth
either.
in here?
Elizabeth in here? I don't think so. Not yet. I haven't seen her name.
Because she knows how to throw strikes on you. For you.
Elizabeth has never thrown no strikes for me. What did you say that for?
Can I play something for you, please?
It's an odd comment. Go for it, but I'm not interested in it.
The reason she mentioned a strike is because he was told that Bot is watching and waiting for him to let Michelle up, and Michelle is suggesting that they throw a strike, but she doesn't want to come right out and say it, so she suggests that Elizabeth knows how. So anyway, just to clarify that, just because, you know, I caught it, you probably did too, playing Captain Obvious here again. Okay. Yes, I'm trying not to interrupt very much. I'm trying. It's hard for me.
Elizabeth is here. Elizabeth, what
I
is she
bet all
talking
your
about?
viewers are.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Can I play something?
Yeah, I guess. Elizabeth has never ever done a copyright strike.
No,
That
I
was
just need to tell
odd.
you. Listen. Just listen to me, please. So that
I'm not listening, Michelle. I'm not listening.
why'd you meet me?
I'm not listening. I unmuted you.
It's seriously important.
No, it's not.
No, it really is. Because everybody says how much he hates me and that he's not giving me money anymore and all that shit.
She said, this is Bot is in the chat and said she refused to put you up there, that you didn't drop a link.
No, I'll send you money to play this fucking video.
No, I don't think you should play it, Michelle. I don't want you to play it. It's your private
It's
business.
not that stuff. It's showing that AT&I doesn't hate each other.
That is not the point, though. The point is you'll be bothered rather than left alone by playing this. So you should just.
No, it's
not
gonna make
play it.
people look like assholes, Ski.
It's gonna make people annoy and bother you more when you should just.
Just let me do this. I'm asking you as a friend.
You can play it. Go ahead.
But don't mute me, please.
I don't.
Please?
I don't know. You're not really my friend, Michelle. You talk all kinds of shit about me, and you might be getting my channel
Talk
in
shit about
trouble.
me too, and I still love you.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Mm,
You know I do.
I'm not. No, Michelle. When you want to talk.
Okay, just making a note here real quick. It's almost over, but I can't hold my tongue any longer. She can't pay her bills, but she's willing to give him money so that she can have him play that stupid voice recording. Oh my god.
Normal about whatever things. I'll talk to you again. Yeah, I don't want no parts of that.
Okay, guys, yes, I couldn't wait 10 seconds. I'm sorry. It kills me when I have to not talk. So anyway, so she actually messaged me. She commented on one of my videos about her, which I think is funny because it was like the most critical one I've done so far, which was the lies around the 2 videos that she just did, the 2 shorts that she just posted. So, yeah, I thought that was really funny. But she asked me if I wanted the voice recording, and I said yes, and I emailed someone to email her my email. I can't directly contact her because her email isn't on her about page. Anyway, she never got back to me. But, you know, kind of expected that. Yeah, Michelle, just a side note, and I'm not mad about you not sending me. Okay, I'm a little irritated, but I'm not mad. But see, honey, a big part of being grown up is that you keep your word. If you say you're going to do something, follow through. Yeah, because it is considered a lie. Just saying. Okay, you guys have a great one. Take care of yourselves. Take care of those you love. Love you. And until next time, don't listen to Michelle. I will talk to you later. I'm out.